use the show as a launching pad to talk about the other things, to talk about the issues that are talked about in the show, and not just how fun the show was and how cool it was. Use it to talk about deeper things.
Hi, I'm Avery Zola. I'm the Voter Education Manager for the Arizona Citizens Clean Elections Commission, and I'm super excited to be here today with the cast of Hamilton.
I'm Giselle Soleil-Ayon. I have been with the company for about 2 years now.
I'm Erin Ramirez. I am in the ensemble.
What surprised you most about performing at the Gamage Auditorium?
Well, I'm always surprised at a theater that doesn't have any aisles. And this is a very tall theater.
Yeah.
But
And then no aisles makes you like think like, what if you have to go to the bathroom? Like that's like really rough.
Yeah, really rough.
Oh, well, yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that. You have awesome jobs. So what do your families think about this job of yours?
Without fail, when my mother is in the audience after the show, she'll bring her new friends. She's like, oh yes, and so so-and-so is sitting on my right, and so-and-so is sitting on my left, and this so-and-so's daughter is this and that and that, and she makes all these friends in the theater because she is always talking about like, oh yeah, my daughter's
That's
this
cool.
one, and then she has me meet them at the end of the show.
Yeah, we need to get our moms together to watch the show.
Yeah. The other day, I was on for Eliza, and Skylar's sisters, we're all singing all those harmonies, and I know all of those harmonies, obviously. And the very last one, Eliza's always on the top, and I started to sing it, and I did a moment of like doing Angelica's harmony, and then at the last minute switching in the middle of it. So it's the very end of the song. The greatest city in the greatest city in the is where Eliza goes. And I went, greatest city in the greatest city in the, which is Angelica. So I had to go, greatest city in the greatest city in the. I was like, wait, hold on. So like.
He also joked about before Skylar's sisters that like, which sister are you? I'm in the middle.
Oh, I'm in the middle. I'm in the, just like around myself and like, today I'm on the top. So,
I'm on the bottom.
I promise we sing better than this.
No.
This is good. Do a lot of civic engagement work. There's a lot of different resources and tools that we use in civic engagement, and one of them is community theater. So I just wanted to get your thoughts about how you think the Hamilton play is making an impact on the community after they see the play, because you guys touch on topics like history, you're talking about politics and things of that nature. So what do you think the perception is of the audience after they see your play?
I know when the show first came out and first was gaining popularity that the joke was that kids in their history classes in school, you'd bring up this concept and they would be like, oh, teacher, I know about that because I've seen Hamilton. Having a cool, hip way for the kids to get interested, and then ideally starting conversations. So I always suggest to parents who are bringing their kids to the show that once you leave, don't just talk about, who did you think was the best singer or what song was your favorite. Like start conversations also about the topics. Like use the show as a launching pad to talk about the other things, to talk about the issues that are talked about in the show, and not just how fun the show was and how cool it was. Use it to talk about deeper things.
Hamilton does a beautiful job with hiring a really diverse cast of people. And so I think a lot of people who don't normally get to see themselves on stage playing certain roles can see that and feel inspired and feel like they can, sing and dance for a living and, rap and dance, the styles that they love for a living. And I think it makes musical theater really accessible to all different kinds of people. So I think that is really a special, unique, important thing about it too.
You guys try to make each other laugh? Like, you don't do that, huh?
For sure. For sure. If someone is facing upstage, you cannot see their face. They are doing something silly and trying to make somebody else laugh. It's just
Okay.
Yeah.
Like many people don't know how young the founding fathers actually were. Some of the founding fathers are the same age as my kids, and they're not really founding anything right now. But
Very good.
but what does that say to you about the potential for young people getting involved in this country?
I think a lot of kids know a really remarkable amount of lyrics from this show, and so in songs like the cab battles, where they're talking about like the economy and the national bank and like creating like or treaties with the French king and different things that are really weighty. It's really wild to me to think that some of these kids are using these words and talking about these things just by singing these lyrics. But generally, I think that like seeing young people who are closer to the actual age of the founding fathers like perform this show is probably a cool inspirational picture for young people to see and be like,
Absolutely.
oh my gosh, I can be that passionate and involved about this kind of thing, even like in the next few years.
I want to thank you both for joining me in this conversation, and we look forward to seeing you on stage.
Thank you.
Thank you.